Certified most accurate. Now your TV5 First Alert forecast.
I'm First Alert meteorologist Matthew with your Tuesday morning forecast update. And for this New Year's Eve today, we are tracking scattered snow showers still, but not everybody is going to see the snowfall, particularly if you're north of the Saginaw Bay, especially more than likely that you'll end up missing out on the snow. But here's your First Alert sky tracker this morning. There's that storm system, plenty of rain falling to our south right now. We are seeing our temperatures cooling off, though, coming into mid-Michigan. So that's where that rain will start to turn over more to snowfall. But even as early as 8 o'clock this morning, we could already have our first flurries falling around Flint, Owasso, and Lapeer. At noon, the snow starting to reach into the Bay region here, and then through the afternoon, we see the snow also pivoting right through the thumb. During the noon hour and also through the afternoon, a little bit of drizzle mixing in at times. That's also going to cut away at some of these snowfall totals. But your First Alert sky, or rather a First Alert hour by hour by about 8 o'clock this morning. Again, there's just a couple of those flurries coming in from the south. As we fast forward towards noon, there's where you can see that snow reaching a little bit farther towards the north. And we were discussing this yesterday, the cutoff of the snowfall. This has been a little bit tricky to pick out in the forecast, but we're thinking it's going to be right here around the Bay region. So we could have an instance where either the entire Bay region is included in the snowfall, or say the cutoff goes right between Midland and Bay City. So if that's the case there, then Bay City would still see the snow while Midland would not. But again, we expect it to be right around the Bay region here. Anywhere north of Midland or US 10 more than likely is going to stay dry, though, through today. This is by 7 o'clock this evening. Snow still falling across the thumb and anywhere from Saginaw and south. So if you're traveling I-75, you'll be driving through some snowfall then. Once we go into the middle of tonight, though, we do see the snow coming to an end after about 2 o'clock before a quick band of snow tomorrow morning at 7 to 8. And then after that, we just turn over to some lake effect snow showers for the rest of your Wednesday and actually for the rest of the week, too. But snowfall totals from the system still not expected to add up to very much because we have much warmer ground after the warm weekend that we had. Ground temps are actually back near 40 degrees. So even though we will see some accumulations eventually, especially by the evening too, once that snowfall starts to push through a little bit more, this still is not expected to really be a major system for our area. But those that do see snow, I would expect up to about an inch, possibly some isolated 2-inch totals into the eastern thumb. Also some of our southern areas like Lapeer or Flint, even Owasso, or I'd say even our far southern areas like Perry, Linden, Fenton, or Metamora, for instance. That's where you could see those totals getting a little bit closer to 2 inches. But I still think that'll be a little bit harder to come by with this system, just as it is an uphill battle with those ground temps and with the drizzle mixing in. But then from here, we will be cooling down even more. Highs into the 20s starting on Thursday, and especially by the weekend too, we'll have lows into the teens as well.
Stay with WNEM TV5 on air, on the go, and online for more news and weather updates.